Hi, everybody. Can you all hear me? Can you all see me? Welcome to this beautiful meditation session on this auspicious day of Buddha Purnima. Before we get started, happy Buddha Purnima to all of you. And I would love to know which part of the world are you all logging in from. Just type it in the chat or the comments. Just type it there. I would love to know which part of the world are you logging in from. Bangalore, Chennai, New Zealand, Australia, New Zealand, US, Florida, Chennai, Hyderabad, Bombay, Bangalore, Mysore, Vellore, Coimbatore. That's lovely. Delhi. It's lovely. First of all, thank you so much for choosing to be a part of today's session because today's session is going to be slightly different compared to all of the sessions that we have done in the past. So, the session, I'll give you a short brief. It's only going to be a short 30-minute session along with a very deep meditation. But even before we get started, let me tell you, for all of you who are going to stay till the end of the session and also experience the meditation, I really have something very, very special for you. So, make sure to stay till the end. And if you've seen the video that I already posted on Instagram, I'd asked you to set an intention for today, right? Since morning, I'd asked you to set an intention. If you've not done that, we will still do it. And then once we've set the intention, we will also sit down and ground ourselves so that we'll be comfortable when we move into the process of the meditation. But before that, let's understand a little bit of a significance of the day today. A lot of people have a little bit of a misconception around Buddha. People think enlightenment or nirvana or self-realization is a very complicated process or something which is beyond the comprehension of the mind. While it is still beyond the comprehension of the mind, let's understand what is so auspicious about today and how it can benefit all of us, how the energies that are pertaining to this particular day can help us in our own spiritual journey. So, Siddhartha, who was born as a king, was raised in an environment where he was not exposed to the real world because it was one of the astrologers who had told his father when the baby was born, when Siddhartha was born, was there is high possibility that this person might leave everything and go and become a monk. So they wanted to make sure that none of that happened. So they made sure that he was very happy and comfortable inside the palace. And as fate has it, so one day he comes out and he sees people suffering. He sees an old man, he sees a sick person, and he also sees death. And then he starts questioning the purpose of life. He starts understanding there is so much suffering in life, and his intention was to figure out if life is all about suffering, what is that we can do to end the suffering altogether. So when he started on this journey, he chose to leave the palace and go into the forest, sit in the woods and be a part of a village for him to do this process. But Siddhartha did not become Buddha overnight. Initially, when he started off with the process, so what was he actually looking for? He was looking for what is the root cause for suffering? How do we end the suffering? And how do we live a life which is so balanced, which means nothing that happens in the external reality truly has an impact on the inside. So when he started off with this process, he started very intensely. Like he wouldn't eat for a bunch of days. He would just survive on water. He would be so strict with himself in the assumption that if I suffer or if I put myself through very strict routines, then the suffering will eventually lead me to a point where I end the suffering. But unfortunately, it did not work. And then he did do a lot of processes. And if some of you are not aware of the process of Vipassana, I would highly, highly recommend for you to get started in any of the centers close to your hometown to get started with the journey of Vipassana. So what Buddha did was he sat down with himself and he said, I am not going to focus anything on the external world. All that I'm going to do is focus on my internal world and understand where my suffering comes from, what is my mind capable of doing, where is the pain coming from, where is the desire coming from. He sat down, he started going really deep within. In this process of going deep within, he started observing his mind, observing his thoughts, observing the sensations in the body, and he started going deeper to a realization that everything is impermanent except for that one essence that is there, which is the true essence. And the day he realized that, is the day of Buddha Purnima. On a full moon day, he was sitting under the Bodhi tree and he had the sense of realization. So now, how is this connected with our own spiritual journey? It does not matter what religion you belong to. It does not matter what faith that you have at this point of time. If you take a look at all the religions, they talk about only one essence, that the divine or the God and us are one and the same. Why is this important? Because no matter how much you are on your journey of, I want to accomplish this, I want to achieve this, it's all great, but it is all still at a mind level. And Buddha also beautifully said something that was slightly misunderstood, that desire is the root cause for all suffering. It's not the desire that is the root cause for all suffering. It is your attachment to the desire that is the root cause for all suffering. So that is why every time, think about the essence of the mind. Every time, let's say you have a specific goal. You are really working hard, you're hustling, you're moving from a space of I can't do it to I can do it and having it. But after having it, the mind does not settle there. The mind craves for something else. So this constant craving and the constant aversion, which is I'm running towards something and I'm running away from something. This constant running away is the property of the mind. And the mind is the one that keeps us miserable. The mind was actually given to us as a tool that we can use to navigate through life. But the mind has constantly taken over us, and sometimes most of us are not even able to differentiate that our thoughts and us are two different entities. We're just so consumed by it that we believe we are the thoughts, we are the mind, we're the body. And the more we have an attachment to the thoughts, the mind and the body, we're going to stay in this realm of suffering. And the more we detach from the idea that I'm the mind, I'm the thoughts, I'm the body, and the more we realize, a deeper realization. So there is a difference between knowing and realizing. Knowing comes by a little bit of a practice and a lot of knowledge. Realization comes through experience. That expansiveness of who am I without this mind and without this body, without these thoughts, without the desires, without anything, without my identity. Who am I? That is the true essence of who we are. Even in your manifestation journey, the more you start to realize you're not the mind, you're not the body, you're something beyond that which has the infinite potential, you'll never operate from a space of scarcity. And think about this. Every time you don't operate from a space of scarcity, you're operating from a space of your true nature, which is infinite abundance. And when you're operating from a space of infinite abundance, your vibration also is a vibrational match to all the things in your external reality that resonate with infinite abundance. So we've done a lot of sessions with healing, manifestation. But today's session is very, very special for me because this is something that at the core of who I am, I genuinely intend to do, and I genuinely intend to practice and also help people walk this path. Because the more you realize who you are, the more you go deeper inside of you, the more you understand the true essence of who you are, all the depression, anxiety, overthinking, and guilt and fear and shame and all these emotions that you're struggling with will automatically disappear. Why? Because all these emotions are for your identity, not for the genuine essence of who you are. So, before we get started with the meditation, I want you to take your pen and your paper, sit in a very comfortable position, take a deep breath in and let it out. And I would like for you to write an intention before you get into the meditation. The intention can be, I choose to get in touch with my true nature. I choose to access my infinite potential. I choose to become aware of who I truly am. It can be anything. Depending on what resonates with you, just set an intention in your heart saying, I am willing to be open right now to have the access to who I genuinely am, beyond the mind, beyond the body, and beyond everything that is a part of my three-dimensional reality. Just set that intention. Just write it down. Write it down. Just set that intention. Okay? Once you've set that intention, keep your pen and your paper aside. And for the first 1 minute, just close your eyes. I'm going to take you through a process of a guided meditation, but before that, just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it out. For the next few seconds, I just want you to observe what's happening in your mind. What's happening in your mind? Where are the thoughts constantly taking you? What are your thoughts making you believe about yourself? And just ask this question. Who is the thinker and who is the observer? Who is the thinker and who is the observer? Take a deep breath and open your eyes. So now I want you to start becoming aware that there are two entities inside of you. One entity is the one that is thinking, for whom the thoughts are appearing, and there is another entity at the background, which is the observer, who's able to observe whatever is happening. Just stay in this presence for some time. Yes? Now, sit very, very comfortably. Close your eyes and just set this intention. I am willing to get in touch with who I truly am. I am open to getting in touch with whoever I truly am. Close your eyes. Sit very comfortably and take a deep breath in. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale again. And let it go. Allow your body to soften. Allow your mind to slow down. Today is not about doing. It is about remembering. Remembering who you are. Beyond your thoughts, beyond your roles, and beyond your identity. Just arrive in the now. Now slowly bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the inhale and just observe the exhale. Let your breath anchor you into this present moment. With every breath, you are coming closer and closer to yourself. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Just with awareness and not force. Now, slowly bring your awareness to your body. Relax your forehead. Soften your eyes. Unclench your jaw and let your shoulders drop. Feel your body being supported and feel the stillness within. Your body is not something to control. It is something to listen to. Allow yourself to simply be. Now become aware of your thoughts. Let them come and let them go, like clouds passing in the sky. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who is aware of them. The mind may be active, but there is a deeper silence within you. And now, rest in that silence. And gently ask yourself, who am I if I'm not my thoughts? Who am I if I'm not my past? If I'm not my story, and if I'm not my identity? Who is aware of this moment right now? Don't search for an answer. Just feel. You're not becoming awareness. You are recognizing that you already are. This presence, this stillness, this consciousness, this is your true nature. On the sacred day of Buddha Purnima, understand this. Awakening is not something outside of you. It is the moment you stop identifying with the noise and rest as awareness. There is no point to chase. There is nothing to prove. In this stillness, you are whole. In this awareness, you are free. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale. Set a simple intention within. I choose awareness. I choose presence. I choose to remember who I truly am. Take another deep breath in and anchor this feeling of stillness. And anchor this wisdom that you're not the mind, you're not the body, you are the observer behind all of this. You are the co-creator of your life. You are the cosmic energy in itself. You are divine. Separation is just an illusion. The mind was only a tool. Your thoughts were only tools, but you are beyond all of that. And repeat this to yourself. I am the expansive awareness. I am the divine presence. And now I remember who I truly am. Now, carry this awareness with you, not just in meditation, but in every moment of your life. You were not born here by accident. You are here for a special purpose. Your soul knows the path. And the more you identify with your purpose, your path starts to become more clear. You can use your mind as a tool to move through the path. And you become the master of your life. And you realize the impermanence of life. And you are not attached to anything. Things rise and things fall. That is the nature of life. But the true essence of who you are remains untouched by anything that happens in your external reality. Now take a deep breath in and slowly bring your awareness to your body. And slowly start moving your fingers. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and walk away with the awareness that you are here to create. You are here to live fully. And you are the master of your destiny. How are you all feeling? Feeling blessed, feeling expansive. I cried, I got emotional. I'm feeling like I'm limitless. I was floating, not the mind, not the body. This is such a surreal experience. Yes, it is such a surreal experience. Because today the energies align in such a way because of the full moon and because of our nature. The energies fully align to support you in your spiritual journey. So as much as you are inclined towards the kind of things that you want to create in this three-dimensional reality, of course, you and I need to create, because that is why we chose to come into this three-dimensional reality. While we also create what we are creating, I would also love for you to slowly start becoming aware of your true nature. And little by little, as any practice, for you to start practicing the process of going within, the practice of stillness, the practice of observing your thoughts, observing the sensations in your body, the practice of just being present with your awareness. That is going to do so much magic. Even if you want to heal, if you want to manifest, for all of this, it's going to do so much magic. And like how I said, for all of you who stay till the end of today's session, I have a very, very special gift. As the Buddha Purnima special, so I am sure so many of you here have already attended my Heal and Manifest Masterclass and you've gotten benefited by it. But this opportunity is for all of you who've still not done the Heal and Manifest Masterclass. So my team is going to be sharing the links and I will be giving it to you as a Buddha Purnima special gift where you get to be a part of my 3-hour Heal and Manifest Masterclass, where I take you through the journey of the 7-step manifestation process. How do you heal yourself? How do you identify your blocks? How do you identify your trauma? How do you manifest the life of your dreams? So there are 2 different slots that my team has put out in the comments, or it is also a part of the WhatsApp community that you're a part of. Please click the link which is convenient for you according to your time zone. If you're from India, morning or evening, both seems to work for you. But if you're from a different part of the world, depending on what timing works for you, you can choose to click the link and register yourself. And this is a gift from me to you. We've had more than 75,000 participants who've attended this particular masterclass. And my gift for you, for your commitment. And because I really think when you understand how powerful you are, when you understand the power of your subconscious mind, when you understand how the triggers in your external reality are blessings for you, and you change your perspective of your life, every single aspect of your life will change. And we have seen this across years happen for people, and I really want you to experience that. And for all of you who've already been a part of this, I would love for you to give this opportunity to somebody else who's not done the session. And my second gift to you is, if you want to redo the meditation, if you want to sit in silence and redo the meditation, or if you want to redo the meditation with your family member or with your friend or with anybody that you truly love, after today's live session is over, my team will be uploading this video on YouTube. So this video will be available for the next 12 hours, which means you can share this video to as many people as you want, and you can sit down and do the meditation process together. So what do you do after the session is over today? I would like you to sit with yourself at least for 30 minutes in silence and ask yourself, what do I truly want in life? What could my purpose be? Why am I even born? What is my true intention from this life? How am I showing up as in this life? And how do I wish to show up as in this life? I'd like for you to sit down with these questions and become so much more clearer, and just set a command and an instruction to your subconscious mind saying, I am going to be the best version of myself moving forward. Show me everything that I need to become aware of, everything that I need to let go of in order for me to be able to access that version of me. Okay? And lots and lots and lots of love to all of you who chose to be a part of today's session and who've chosen to be a part of the Heal and Manifest Masterclass also. And lots of love. May there be a lot of peace and happiness and joy, and more than anything, a lot of self-awareness in your life. Lots of love, and I'll see you soon in a different session.